Good morning. After 60, the body doesn't function quite the same way it once did. One of the most critical changes happens silently, through your circulatory system. The arteries begin to stiffen, the blood flow slows down, and suddenly, cold hands, fatigue, and even memory lapses become more frequent. As the body ages, numerous physiological changes occur, many of which go unnoticed until they begin to affect daily life. One of the most critical yet subtle changes happens within the circulatory system. After the age of 60, the cardiovascular system undergoes a gradual but significant transformation. The elasticity of the blood vessels, particularly the arteries, begins to decline. This reduced elasticity is due in part to the natural breakdown of elastin and collagen, the structural proteins that give vessels their flexibility and strength. As a result, the blood vessels become stiffer and less capable of expanding and contracting in response to the body's needs. This stiffness creates more resistance to blood flow, forcing the heart to work harder to pump blood through the system. Over time, this can lead to elevated blood pressure, or hypertension, which is a common condition among older adults and a known risk factor for heart disease and stroke. Furthermore, the lining of the arteries, known as the endothelium, also undergoes age-related changes. This lining plays a vital role in maintaining vascular tone and regulating blood flow by releasing substances like nitric oxide, which helps blood vessels relax. With age, the production and availability of nitric oxide decline, further contributing to vessel constriction and impaired circulation. In addition to the structural changes, older adults often experience a reduction in the responsiveness of the baroreceptors, specialized sensors that help regulate blood pressure. When these become less sensitive, the body is slower to adjust to changes in posture or physical activity, sometimes resulting in dizziness or a sudden drop in blood pressure upon standing. Another contributing factor is the gradual accumulation of plaque within the arteries, a condition known as atherosclerosis. This buildup is composed of cholesterol, fatty substances, and cellular waste, which narrows the arterial pathways and limits the amount of blood that can flow through them. Though atherosclerosis can begin early in life, its impact becomes more pronounced with age. By the time individuals reach their 60s, many already have some degree of arterial narrowing, even if they show no outward symptoms. The combination of stiffened vessels, reduced endothelial function, and plaque buildup significantly compromises overall circulation. In parallel with these mechanical changes, blood itself tends to become thicker or more viscous as people age. Dehydration, lower levels of physical activity, and changes in hormone levels can all influence blood consistency. Thicker blood flows less freely, increasing the workload on the heart and raising the risk of clot formation. This is particularly dangerous because clots that travel to the brain, lungs, or heart can result in life-threatening events such as strokes, pulmonary embolisms, or heart attacks. All these age-related changes mean that older adults are more likely to experience symptoms of poor circulation, including cold hands and feet, numbness or tingling in the extremities, leg cramps during walking, and slower wound healing. These symptoms may be subtle at first, but they often indicate an underlying decline in circulatory efficiency. Recognizing and addressing these changes early can help maintain better vascular health and quality of life in the later decades. The connection between diet and circulation is well established, yet often underestimated, particularly when it comes to the first meal of the day. Breakfast sets the metabolic tone for the hours that follow, and the choices made in the morning can have a profound impact on vascular health. Blood vessels are dynamic, responsive structures that react to the nutrients, or lack thereof, introduced into the body. Some foods promote dilation and elasticity of blood vessels, improving the flow of oxygen-rich blood to the brain, heart, and muscles, while others trigger inflammation, oxidative stress, or constriction, making circulation sluggish and inefficient. After the age of 60, when blood vessels are naturally less flexible and more prone to damage, the influence of diet on circulation becomes even more significant. A breakfast high in refined carbohydrates and saturated fats, such as white bread, pastries, processed meats, and sugary cereals, can lead to a rapid spike in blood sugar and insulin levels. This metabolic response promotes inflammation and endothelial dysfunction, which is a disruption in the ability of blood vessels to relax and contract properly. Over time, repeated exposure to these types of foods causes oxidative stress and encourages plaque buildup along the artery walls. This narrows the vessels and raises the risk of hypertension, heart disease, and stroke. Furthermore, processed and salty foods can lead to water retention and increased blood pressure, both of which burden the circulatory system. On the other hand, a nutrient-dense, balanced breakfast can have the opposite effect. Foods rich in fiber, antioxidants, healthy fats, and plant-based compounds actively support vascular function. For example, whole grains such as oats contain soluble fiber, which helps regulate cholesterol levels by binding to LDL cholesterol and removing it from the bloodstream. Lower cholesterol means less risk of plaque buildup and smoother blood flow. Adding fresh fruits like berries provides a boost of polyphenol and vitamin C, which protect the lining of the blood vessels and enhance the production of nitric oxide, a compound that helps vessels remain flexible and open. Incorporating sources of healthy fats, such as avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil, contributes to the reduction of inflammation and supports the structural integrity of cell membranes throughout the vascular system. Omega-3 fatty acids, found in flaxseeds, chia seeds, and walnuts, are especially important for older adults because they reduce blood viscosity and improve overall heart function. Protein sources like eggs, Greek yogurt, or plant-based options such as tofu or legumes can also help stabilize blood sugar and promote satiety without overburdening the circulatory system. Hydration at breakfast is another often overlooked factor in circulation. Dehydration thickens the blood, making it more difficult to pump through the vessels. Starting the day with a glass of water, herbal tea, or natural juices like beetroot juice can stimulate circulation and energize the cardiovascular system. Even subtle improvements in breakfast habits, when practiced consistently, can result in better circulation, reduced fatigue, and enhanced cognitive function, especially for those in their 60s and beyond. Oats are often overlooked as a simple breakfast grain, but they are among the most powerful foods for supporting cardiovascular health, especially in individuals over the age of 60. What makes oats particularly beneficial for circulation is their rich content of beta-glucans, a form of soluble fiber that has been extensively studied for its positive effects on cholesterol levels and heart health. When consumed regularly, beta-glucans form a gel-like substance in the digestive tract that binds with LDL cholesterol, commonly referred to as bad cholesterol, and helps remove it from the body before it can enter the bloodstream. This process directly contributes to the reduction of cholesterol buildup in the arterial walls, a primary cause of atherosclerosis, which can severely restrict blood flow and elevate the risk of heart attack or stroke. Beyond lowering cholesterol, oats also play a vital role in regulating blood sugar levels. After the age of 60, many individuals become more susceptible to insulin resistance or type 2 diabetes, conditions that further damage blood vessels and impair circulation. The soluble fiber in oats slows down the digestion and absorption of carbohydrates, leading to more stable blood glucose levels and preventing sharp spikes and crashes that strain the cardiovascular system. A steady supply of energy not only supports heart function but also helps maintain a healthy weight, which is another crucial factor in preserving circulation as the body ages. Oats are also rich in antioxidants, particularly a unique group called avenanthramides. These compounds have anti-inflammatory properties and have been shown to promote the production of nitric oxide, a molecule that helps blood vessels dilate and improves blood flow. By supporting healthy endothelial function, oats help ensure that blood can move efficiently through the arteries and reach vital organs, including the brain and extremities. This is especially important for older adults, as compromised blood flow can contribute to symptoms like cold limbs, dizziness, fatigue, and cognitive decline. In addition to their circulation-enhancing properties, oats are a practical and versatile food choice. They are affordable, easy to prepare, and can be incorporated into a wide range of dishes. A simple bowl of oatmeal in the morning, topped with heart-healthy additions like berries, nuts, or seeds, becomes a powerhouse of nutrients designed to support vascular integrity. Even small daily servings can accumulate significant benefits over time when made part of a consistent routine. Another advantage of oats is their contribution to overall digestive health. A healthy gut microbiome plays a supporting role in cardiovascular wellness, and the prebiotic fibers found in oats feed beneficial gut bacteria. This creates a ripple effect throughout the body, promoting a state of reduced inflammation and better metabolic balance. For individuals in their 60s and beyond, the cumulative benefits of oats make them more than just a breakfast option. They are a strategic choice for protecting long-term circulatory health and maintaining vitality during the aging process. Berries are more than just colorful additions to a meal. They are nutritional powerhouses that offer significant benefits for cardiovascular health, particularly in those over the age of 60. As the body ages, the circulatory system faces numerous challenges, including reduced arterial flexibility, diminished production of nitric oxide, and increased oxidative stress. One of the most effective ways to combat these issues naturally is through the regular consumption of foods rich in antioxidants. Berries, such as blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries, stand out in this regard due to their high concentrations of a specific group of antioxidants known as anthocyanins. These compounds are responsible for the deep red, blue, and purple hues of many berries and have been shown in multiple studies to support vascular health at the cellular level. Anthocyanins work by reducing oxidative stress and inflammation, two major contributors to endothelial dysfunction. The endothelium is the thin layer of cells lining the inside of blood vessels. When this lining is damaged or inflamed, it impairs the vessel's ability to dilate and contract effectively, leading to poor circulation and higher blood pressure. By neutralizing harmful free radicals in the bloodstream, anthocyanins help preserve the integrity of the endothelium and support smoother, more responsive blood vessels. This improved endothelial function is critical for older adults, as it directly influences how efficiently blood circulates throughout the body. In addition to protecting the endothelium, the antioxidants in berries help maintain the flexibility and strength of the arterial walls. Arteries that are supple and elastic are better able to manage changes in blood pressure and reduce the strain placed on the heart. When arteries stiffen, a common condition with aging, circulation becomes more labored, increasing the risk of cardiovascular complications. Regular consumption of berries has been linked to reduced arterial stiffness, making them a strategic dietary choice for maintaining healthy blood flow. Berries also contribute to healthy cholesterol balance. Some research indicates that anthocyanins can help lower levels of LDL cholesterol while simultaneously raising HDL cholesterol, the good kind that supports vascular health. This balancing effect further reduces the risk of plaque formation and atherosclerosis, both of which can severely impede circulation. Moreover, berries have a low glycemic index and are naturally high in fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar and insulin response, an important consideration for those managing age-related metabolic changes. Their convenience and versatility make berries easy to incorporate into daily meals. Whether added to oatmeal, blended into smoothies, mixed into yogurt, or simply eaten fresh, they provide a concentrated dose of vascular support without the need for supplements or medications. Their natural sweetness can also help satisfy cravings in a healthier way, making them a smart alternative to processed foods that can harm cardiovascular function. With consistent consumption, the nutritional components in berries build a foundation for stronger, more resilient blood vessels and a more efficient circulatory system, which becomes increasingly important with each passing decade. Nuts and seeds are compact sources of nutrition that carry powerful benefits for cardiovascular health, especially as the body ages. After 60, many individuals experience changes in blood flow due to stiffening arteries, increased inflammation, and higher blood viscosity. These changes place greater strain on the heart and circulatory system. One of the most effective and natural ways to address these concerns is by incorporating specific nuts and seeds into the daily diet. Just a tablespoon of chia seeds or flax seeds, or a small handful of walnuts, can deliver a meaningful dose of omega-3 fatty acids, an essential nutrient that supports vascular function in multiple ways. Omega-3 fatty acids, particularly alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, found in plant-based sources like flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts, play a key role in reducing inflammation throughout the body. Chronic inflammation is a major contributor to the progression of atherosclerosis, a condition where plaque builds up inside the arteries and impairs circulation. By lowering inflammatory markers in the bloodstream, these healthy fats help preserve the integrity of blood vessel walls and reduce the risk of arterial damage. In addition, omega-3s are known for their ability to decrease blood viscosity, which refers to how thick or sticky the blood is. Thinner blood flows more easily through the arteries, reducing the burden on the heart and lowering the likelihood of clot formation, a significant risk factor for stroke and heart attack in older adults. Chia seeds and flax seeds are also rich in soluble fiber, which complements their omega-3 content by helping to regulate cholesterol levels. When consumed regularly, this fiber binds with excess LDL cholesterol in the digestive tract and assists in its removal from the body. Lowering LDL cholesterol helps prevent it from depositing along artery walls, where it can harden and reduce the elasticity of blood vessels. Furthermore, these seeds provide plant lignans, compounds that have antioxidant properties and are believed to offer additional protection against cardiovascular disease. Walnuts offer similar benefits with the added advantage of being a good source of protein and minerals such as magnesium and potassium, both of which are important for maintaining healthy blood pressure. Magnesium helps blood vessels relax, improving circulation and reducing the risk of hypertension, while potassium assists in balancing sodium levels in the body, further supporting vascular health. Walnuts also contain vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that protects cells from oxidative stress and contributes to overall heart health. Including these foods at breakfast is both easy and beneficial. A sprinkle of chia or flax seeds can be added to oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothies, while walnuts can be mixed into cereal or eaten on their own. These small additions make a big impact over time. They help keep arteries clear, blood flowing smoothly, and inflammation under control. For older adults looking to maintain strong circulation and reduce cardiovascular risk, these nutrient-rich foods offer a simple, natural, and highly effective strategy that aligns with the body's evolving needs. Starting the day with the right beverage can significantly influence cardiovascular function, especially for individuals over the age of 60. As the circulatory system naturally begins to slow down with age, making intentional choices to support blood flow becomes increasingly important. Many people begin their mornings with a cup of coffee, drawn by its stimulating effects. However, while caffeine can provide a temporary boost in alertness, it may also contribute to increased heart rate and blood pressure, especially in older adults who are more sensitive to its effects. A better alternative for those concerned about circulation and heart health is to start the morning with natural vasodilators such as beet juice or green tea. Both beet juice and green tea have been scientifically linked to improved vascular function due to their ability to enhance nitric oxide production in the body. Nitric oxide is a critical molecule that signals blood vessels to relax and expand, allowing for better blood flow and reduced pressure within the arteries. With age, the body's natural production of nitric oxide declines, making it harder for blood vessels to respond efficiently to physical activity, stress, or even changes in posture. This reduction can lead to cold extremities, fatigue, and increased risk of hypertension and other cardiovascular problems. Consuming foods and beverages that naturally boost nitric oxide helps counter this decline and supports healthier circulation. Beet juice is particularly effective in this regard due to its high concentration of dietary nitrates. Once ingested, these nitrates are converted into nitric oxide, helping to relax blood vessels and lower blood pressure. Several studies have shown that even a single serving of beet juice can lead to noticeable improvements in blood flow and endurance, which is especially beneficial for older adults who may struggle with reduced stamina or poor circulation. Beet juice also contains antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals such as potassium and folate, which contribute to overall heart health and vascular integrity. Green tea, while different in composition, also plays a powerful role in promoting circulation. It contains catechins, antioxidants that support the function of the endothelium, the thin layer of cells lining the blood vessels. These compounds help reduce inflammation and oxidative stress, both of which can impair vascular function over time. In addition to supporting nitric oxide production, green tea offers a gentler caffeine lift compared to coffee, providing alertness without the jitteriness or sudden spikes in heart rate that coffee can cause in some individuals. The presence of the amino acid L-theanine in green tea also promotes calmness and balanced energy, making it an ideal choice for the morning. Choosing beet juice or green tea as a morning beverage is a simple yet effective step toward enhancing circulation in a way that aligns with the body's needs as it ages. These drinks not only support blood vessel health but also contribute to a more balanced and sustainable energy level throughout the day. By replacing coffee with these natural alternatives, individuals can take advantage of a wide range of cardiovascular benefits that accumulate over time and help promote a healthier, more vibrant life.